We ready?
I guess.
We're gonna do this. Okay, hello! Welcome to the Sun Dragon Sideshow.
The Adventures of Liz and Rebecca.
Sorry. Hi, I'm Rebecca. I'm the owner of Sun Dragon Art and Fiber in kind of overcast. I'll ask her in a minute if it's going to rain today. Brevard, North Carolina.
I'm Liz. I'm the minion there. I don't think so.
Just looks dismal, doesn't it? Maybe
Well,
we need to clean the windows.
The sky hasn't burned off yet.
Yeah. They even warned on the radio coming in that the visibility was dismal or something like that, or just dense. Dense. That's the word they used. So, yeah. Anyway, so it's our Tuesday check-in, and we're going to do a regular Tuesday check-in, and then we're going to tell you our exciting news. So y'all have to wait for a minute. Okay. For some of y'all, you can scrub fast forward if you don't want to see all of our stuff. But I don't want to not show you. Like we actually don't have a ton of time to film right now. But I don't want to not show you progress, because next week is going to be hopefully more progress. But my progress has been slow lately because I've been doing a lot of other stuff. Liz, how was your weekend?
Sunday I made progress.
Mm-hmm.
Monday was slow and I didn't do much. So I rotated through 3 projects on Sunday. And the first one, I got almost through the
that looks
the bubbles
that.
on the
It's thistles.
It's
oh my gosh,
thistles.
that's gonna be so gorgeous.
I know.
Look at I wanna no, you keep holding that. We don't share a brain, believe it or not. I just like look at that. Oh my gosh, that's so gorgeous. That's so pretty.
The next row is an increased row, and I start the leaves coming up from the thistles. So yeah.
Remind people, if you remember the pattern and how it's not the same as what you're doing.
It's the Islington. I want to say it's the Islington pullover.
Yeah.
And
I can try to find the link and put it.
I'm doing it upside down.
So it's a bottom-up sweater.
It's a bottom up.
And you flipped it. And no, we cannot tell you how to do that. That you have to experiment and try it out on your own.
Basically, I'm starting at the end of the pattern and going up. So.
And sometimes that works really well, and sometimes it's hinky.
Yeah.
And yeah. Before I forget, we had a comment. I'm sorry to interrupt your progress. We had a comment asking about the shawl that's over my head. And so I hadn't written Carmen back yet, but I wanted to as it falls off. This is the Scottish Highlands shawl. We showed it off a long time ago when I finished it. I want to say I finished it during Finish or Frog at February or close to that. So Scottish Highlands shawl. It is fingering weight. I forget what needle it's on, but it's got lovely lace at the bottom and a whole lot of garter higher up. And yes, Scottish Highlands shawl by Kay Hopkins. If I remember, I'll put a link. If not, that's enough info to look it up.
That works well with the dress you're wearing today.
I got too hot to keep my Avena on for the shoot, so I'm putting my microphone. Might move it a little further forward. I'm putting my microphone on my sleeve there. But yes, if I needed an in between, let's do this. The way I like to wear shawls that are thin like this, I do that.
It looks so cute.
Ooh, I feel ready for fall. It is chilly outside. Okay, resume. What else did you work on?
Second, I got a bunch more rows done on my mom's hat shawl.
Can I help you hold that up?
Yeah, we'll pull this out.
We'll pull that out? Okay.
So
you're making a hat shawl for
her?
Yeah.
I'm about halfway done with the square in the middle. So
sweet.
Yep.
Christmas knitting. Haven't even thought about it. Well, have, but
it's the Milky Way.
Okay.
I think it's the Milky Way. The pattern is no longer available.
Yeah. Making a square, doing some Ripley things around the outside edge, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Tuck that back in there. And then I also worked on my sister's.
Don't pull it out.
I'm trying not to. Wonder Woman shawl. If you want, the silver goes up. I'm 2 rows from being done with the W. Or the bottom part of the W.
That's so cool. Oh, it's so pretty. And she's using our Fiber Spates Vivacious 4-ply in
denim and dovestone.
Yes, but the 4-ply was what
Yep.
I meant to. Yeah.
Yep.
So, love the tonal. It looks so pretty when it's crocheted. This is Fiber Spates 4-ply as well. It is the Tweed Imps and Dovestone. It's that same gray. We have a few different grays. They're all beautiful. Ta-da!
That's it.
That's it?
All I got.
Okay, you didn't work on your sweater. Sweater looks the same as last week.
No, I've worked on it while we've been filming, and that's about it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I tried to make, I have sleeve separation done on all of my sweaters at this point. And I tried to make progress because this weekend is the sleeve class. So I would like, in theory, to finish the torso on all of them. And that's not going to happen. It's just not, it might, but I was going to be doing lots and lots and lots of knitting this weekend. And I'm doing lots of planning instead. So, all right, so I already have to take this off because I have at least 2 of them on quasi-barber cords in that because the past 2 mornings I've been filming and taking photos, they are half on needles, half on barber cords. So I'll see if I can shift that. Well, let's start with what's least done, what I actually separated sleeves this weekend. And that is my Mountain Mist. I've made a little bit of progress because on Saturday I sat here and knit, but look at all the green that's on it that wasn't on it before. Haha. I gotta find my barber cord. This is the only one that's not on barber cords. And white. I couldn't find my pink ones. My pink barber cords is one of the colors I've picked. So these guys, we do have neutral color barber cords. So these, this guy now has a white set of barber cords holding the sleeves. And I am going to put the torso on for y'all. Good. I thought that was a knot. It wasn't. So the other ones should take less time to put totally onto barber cords. Or I could not put on barber cords totally. But when it's just attached by the needle here, I'm always a little bit worried that I'm going to yank and it's going to come off. So because my torsos are less than 60 inches usually, I prefer to just get them totally onto the 60-inch barber cord to be on the safe side. But the nice thing about the barber cords is it takes a fraction of the time if I was sitting here going stitch by stitch by stitch by stitch. And I've been telling everybody when I have to slide things down the barber cord, I hold where it's attached to the needle to make sure, because if I yank too hard,
there's sadness and
there's
despair.
a good chance it'll pop off, which is not a faulty barber cord. It is just, it sticks, but it doesn't stick permanently. Otherwise, you'd have problems. You need to be able to get it off and off of your needle. And we want to make sure that that can happen. Okay. I promise I'm not, whoop, just like that. When that happens, what I do, I leave the barber cord where it is, and I get my needle back into the stitches. That's what I'm doing right now, to where the barber cord is, and then I stick it on really good again. Hold the, I think I didn't hold while I was moving it down, or it had started to work itself free. I'm still holding the connection while I slide. I was about to say, the other 2 shouldn't take as long as this one, because they're already half on there. Totally out. Pull it way out before I pop this off. I feel like it's dark outside because the light is really glowing in our faces, like the one filming light we now have. So it's just a little dark and dismal outside. All right, I'm going to redistribute these stitches around on my barber cord. A little more spread out. Then I can put this on. I'm going to try not to hit my mic too bad. It's another reason it's over here on my sleeve. Ready? Boop. I have too much hair. Liz is getting my back. Look at that. Oh, it's so
that looks
pretty.
so pretty.
All of these I should be able to show off without standing up because they're only so far. So this I've gotten maybe an inch under sleeve separation. So even though it looks way down here, there's, sleeve separation is fairly low on this, which I like. I like having space for my arms to come out. So isn't this pretty? The whole rest of it's going to be this capers color. This is Friday Harbor by Cascade and ivory, like blue pebble or something, turquoise something. I can't remember the names right now. And capers. So this is very exciting. I'm gonna ease this off. Ready? Thank you, Mike. Can you get it?
Yep.
Ooh. Ooh. I'm on such a sweater kick. Oh my gosh. Where's this yarn going? There it is. Okay. It was like around behind me and over in front and okay. So next is the one I was working on this morning for morning meditation. I don't think I've made as much progress on this as my last one, mostly because it is mindless knitting and that's kind of boring for me. But that's what I will be doing at midnight tonight, most likely. And so it's already on the barber cord here. I'm going to make sure it's extra secure. This is my Goldwing by Jennifer Steingass. I'm loving how the colors pop on this one. It is so gorgeous. The rest of the sweater, except for some color work at the bottom, is going to be teal, the Caribbean mix. This is what I found is really, really hard to capture when I post photos, and probably even when you all are seeing it too. I can get the teal to look right. We're not really color correcting our videos very much right now because I don't have time or energy. But the photos, I really try to. I can either get the teal to look right or the orange, because the orange should really have less tint in it, or more tint.
Well, what's funny is right now it's looking pretty good.
It's looking pretty good, but there's like this pink tint to the orange
Yeah.
that I can't get to show up if I get the teal color right in photos. It looks a little more orangey creamsicle than it is in person, but that's just what's going to happen with far away photography and stuff like that, not seeing it in person. And we can't get everyone here to the shop, unfortunately. So, all right, so I've got this totally on my barber cords. I'm going to do the same thing I just did. I am going to spread it out on the barber cords. When I measured this morning, this one is about 4 1/4 inches past sleeve separation. It needs a lot more inches to go. But boop.
Ooh.
I think I'm doing size E for this. Isn't that pretty? Oh, it's so pretty.
I'm loving that.
And so yeah, you can hopefully tell it's longer than it was last Tuesday. Like I said, there's been a lot of distractions. So, this is going to be so comfy. This is Ultra Alpaca from Barocco, and it's all heathery. But I'm already feeling just how comfy this is going to be. It feels lovely. I'm going to be so ready for winter. Yay! Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing. Try to be nice to my microphone. Boop, doo, 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 doo. All right. Now for the one that has color work everywhere. This is my Koi Vua by Caitlin Hunter. And it's half onto the barber cords already because I'd never moved it from the photos I took to, not today, but yesterday. I had too many other things going on to get any knitting done on it yesterday. I also had the cat sitting on half my projects. Not this one, but I was going to make a lot more progress on the gold wing, and the cat decided to fall asleep on it. If you go to Instagram and check out the picture for Midnight Tonight, it's from him sleeping on the project that was nearest to me. He was on me too, so I couldn't go get another project. So
He's being helpful.
Helpful.
No, he knows that you're going to need to rest up.
Oh yes, we'll tell you more about that
we
once
keep teasing it.
Okay, almost done. So this one, I'm almost, not really, but almost maybe 10 rows away from finishing the color work on the torso. And then there's some texture stitching. And then it's, if you want it longer, you do more of the texture stitching. And I might just let this one be not super crazy long in the torso since I'm wearing all these dresses now. We'll see. And since it's on the barber cords, it's going to roll up a little bit. So we won't be able to show you all of the color work, but let me get this over my mic. Bazinga!
Oh, that looks pretty.
This one I am going to stand up. Look, oh, that's so pretty. So it was refraction, and I think this one's critical mass for the colors of Feederbrook that I'm using. And I have a third color, but I still have some refraction left over because this color work, and I should also say the main color is Juniper Moon Farms Patagonia. So this is written for like a worsted weight, and everything I'm using is like DK to a light DK. So it is just flowy. It is just going to be lovely. And this color work is also going to be on the sleeves. Most of our knit-alongs, the color work is in the yoke, and you finish it, and then everything else you don't have to worry about color work. This one I picked because it's got a little more going on with it, and I've always wanted to knit this sweater. So I have a third color because there's also color work at the bottom of the sleeves, but I might use the refraction again. I don't know. We'll see.
So many choices.
So many options. But I got to stand up one more time. It's so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna try not to kill my mic and pull this off and put it over here and say, okay, so we have a few minutes.
We have a few minutes.
We have to share our big news because I made it official this morning. Drum roll. No, I'm kidding.
I can't drum roll. Like, I would love to, but I don't know.
Our our big news is that we are moving. We are moving locations. Ding! We got a ding. No, somebody already knows. No, I'm kidding. So but we're not moving far.
3/10 of a mile.
3/10 of a mile. A little further than last time when we first opened the shop. When we first opened the shop, we moved right across the plaza. And now we are moving 3/10 of a mile. Just down the road, we will still be on Broad Street, but we will be across from the college, in College Plaza, across from Brevard College. We are moving out of the heart of downtown, but here's what we're hoping that will become of this. We're moving to a bigger location with parking out front instead of hunting for parking in downtown. It is not quite walkable unless you really love hills from downtown, but you can park right out front. Like if you had to go back, like it's downhill to get to us from downtown, but then the walk back up is not fun.
My map said it was a gentle slope.
I went down there to watch fireworks one year, and believe me, my legs were screaming when I walked back up to where my car was parked. But there's parking right out front. You don't have to walk from downtown. You can walk, just a few feet from your car. It's handicapped accessible. There's a whole bunch of shops down there that are all great. There's a few places to eat down there. It's just, I'm so excited. The kicker is we have to move fast. They don't want the shop down there empty for very long. So they just put up a for lease sign like last month. And I am working behind the scenes to make sure that this can happen. And I signed the lease this morning, and we are going to start hopefully painting maybe this weekend and move at the end of October. So beginning of November. So the plan, I know I'm doing all the talking, but it's all in my head. So, so I'm really excited about this. It does mean that the shop will be shut down and we will not be filming for a little while right at the beginning of November if all goes well. It means that depending on how behind schedule we get, we may have to cancel some sit and stitches so we can get the work done, but we're going to try just working on the weekends for right now. But we also want to offer a way for you all to help us with this, because it's so immediate and so crazy but so good, and we really want to build like the space is going to be over twice as big, and we're so excited about that. But there's a lot of work to do, and a lot of you are not local to come help, or you work 9 to 5, so you can't because we might be working on Monday. So. One of the ways you can help us build our ideal space is you can donate. We would like to we're doing a couple different options for donations to help make this move possible and help make the space the most amazing it can be. You can have, you can help us out with making the space our community. You are our community, and we'd love it if you can help us build our new community. Rebuild what we have here in a new space. So
an opportunity for everyone to invest in all of our futures.
Invest in all of our futures. Yeah. Yes. So I've started a GoFundMe page, and not everyone's comfortable giving on GoFundMe. So I have also started a spot on our shop website where you can donate. And what we'd like to do is we'd like to give back to you for giving to us to help us build this new space. And so I've got my little cheat sheet over here, but we're going to have tiers where you get rewards. You know, we want all of this to be a communal thing. And so my computer almost goes to sleep. So one of the things we'd like is everybody who donates, and they're going to be different tiers. We're not going to have the tier levels with money associated with it on, like, we'd like to have something up on the wall to say, here are the people who've helped us create this great space. If you want to make an anonymous donation and you don't want your name on the wall, that's great too. But we're going to have these different levels of support. So up to $150, we're going to call that the Viking torchbearers. They're all going to be Vikings because Vikings are our mascots, and you all are the Vikings who come and pillage the shop, whether from afar or in person. And so Viking torchbearers is any donation from $1 to like $149, we could say, because the next tier is $150. But in that bracket, any $15 worth of donations gets you 2 stamps on a rewards card. And Liz, remind them how our rewards cards work.
Normally, you get 1 stamp for every $10 pre-tax that you spend.
In the shop.
In the shop. So if you donate $15,
but yeah, you'll get 2 stamps.
2 stamps.
What would have normally taken $20 of buying things from us, only $15 of donations. But how the stamps and the rewards cards? What's the final end of those?
24 stamps gets you $25 of shop credit.
So a card is full, or that tier is full at 24 stamps. And that gives you $25 of shop credit. So $15 gets you 2 stamps, and every $15 gets you the $2 stamps. It's been a long morning apparently.
So $30
gets you 4 stamps. You know the math on that. And if you already have a rewards card with us, that will go on top of what you already have. And every time you fill, you get 24 stamps. We bank $25 of shop credit for you. And that, we always tell people, the online shop doesn't know what to do with that, but you can spend that from afar by calling us. So here's what happens at $150 and up. So at $150 level, you get a full rewards card. It's worth 24 stamps to give us $150. This will all be in the description, and it's on the GoFundMe, and it's on our website link. So you get $25 of shop credit for a donation of $150. Or if you'd prefer a percentage off a big purchase, we'll give you a code for 10% off a big purchase. The next tier, and the $150 tier is the bronze Viking level. The next tier up is the silver Viking level, and that's at $300. By the way, in between the $150 and $300, we'll also be giving you those 2 stamps for every $15. At the $300 level, you get 2 full rewards cards worth of credit, which is $50 of shop credit. Or you can pick, I should say the $150 level, we're going to do 15% off, not 10%. I'm not reading my thing right. Am I confusing y'all yet? I'll try to go through it again at the end. $300 level is the silver Viking level, and that's $50 of shop credit or 20% off a purchase. You let us know which. The next level, the gold Viking level, is a $600 donation. You'll get 4 full rewards cards or $100 of shop credit or 25% off a purchase, because maybe you want to make a really big purchase. That might save you more money. Then our platinum Viking level is a $1,000 donation. You get 6 full rewards cards or $150 of shop credit or 30% off a purchase. So everything helps, though. A $5 or $10 donation, everything helps us move. So if you can spare it, we can use it and make it the loving, open, welcoming space we want it to be. It's going to go towards painting, towards movers, towards if we want to get some comfy furniture, like all the things to outfit our new space. But again, to go through the levels, it's our Viking torchbearers. Anything up to $150, every $15 gets you 2 stamps on a rewards card. The bronze Viking level is a $150 donation. You get $25 of shop credit or 15% off a purchase. Our silver Viking level is $300 donation, which it will be $50 of shop credit or 20% off a purchase. Our gold level is $600. I'm hoping she's keeping track here because I think I'm doing this right. But our gold level is a $600 donation, and that gets you $100 of shop credit or 25% off a purchase. And our platinum level is a $1,000 donation, which you get $150 of shop credit or 30% off your next purchase. I'm about to put the newsletter out with this news, and then I'll put it on social media, and it's all super, super crazy exciting. It's like I said, it's been fast and furious to make this happen, but I really think this is going to be the space for us, and we're going to do amazing things with it. And I don't have other things to say.
There are so many possibilities with this new space. Like, she will have a whole section for teaching that is not in the sales floor area. So I will no longer be a distraction for her.
It'll be nearby, but it won't necessarily be surrounded by the shopping area. I'm not sure where the art supplies are going. Like, I used to do theater design, so scale drawings and stuff, and I'm already making drawings and moving things around and trying it again and moving things around, and it's just like, yee! I'm so excited. It's going to be really, really fun.
I'm excited, but I also remember doing this the last time, so
yeah, and
it gets crazy.
We're hoping to only be shut down if we can get everything done ahead of time. We're hoping to only be shut down October 30th through, what is it? It's like November 8th or something. Like a week of business plus the days we aren't normally open. Like, so closing down on a Saturday, and then I have a Sunday class, and then we're going to start moving. And not reopening till the following Tuesday. And hopefully we'll have enough move that we can reopen our doors. And enough of the kinks worked out and all that stuff. Because it's the same as last time, except we have more stuff and we're moving further. And we don't have the guys who helped us put stuff up. We have other guys. We have other people.
The last move, we were able to put the slat wall up early because
it was new
it
slat
was
wall.
new slat wall.
And we're going to take everything here.
Everything has to come off first. And
everything has to
out,
come off.
and then move.
And then take it down.
Yeah.
And then put it. It's going to be interesting. I'm so excited. Be excited for us.
We are excited.
We are excited. You can ask us. We may not answer all your questions, but you can ask us questions at Virtual Sit and Stitch tonight. That is going to be on Zoom from 7 to 9 p.m. And you can get in with the shop phone number.
828-877-3550.
Tomorrow we'll have some kind of VSC. I'm not sure what we're doing tomorrow. And then Thursday, we have a letter somewhere we need to find.
Yes.
Remember that?
Yes.
From one of our knitters who we lost track of because there was so much going on. But we have at least one question for Thursday for Dear Becky and Lizzie. If you have a question for us, send us a letter. For now, we're at 35 South Broad Street, Brevard, North Carolina, 28712. That will change to a North Broad Street address next month. And if you'd like to email us,
Liz@sundragonartandfiber.com.
And we need to go open the shop because it's 10. So bye. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.